Hillary. Welcome back to the Creative Faith YouTube channel. Today I'm excited to bring you guys some more coronavirus bullet journal spread ideas. Now back in March I made, let's see, I'll just flip through them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus a book page. So 7 different bullet journal spread ideas for the coronavirus. I will link that video in the description box below. And I decided to make a bunch more. I was trying to only use this bullet journal, just have this one for 2020. But I'm realizing that I'm going to need a second bullet journal. I only have a few pages left, and so I thought, why not continue to document this time and season in our lives? This video has no medical advice, so do not take this as a medical advice video. But it just has some different things that I am creating and tracking and writing down and documenting during this season. And as I was doing this, a sweet friend on Instagram reached out and asked me to make some ugly little virus images. And so that prompted this brand new kit. These are those little ugly virus images that I drew. I added these little frowny faces on them. And I had this in my Etsy shop, and Etsy took it down because they said I was taking advantage of a worldwide tragedy by making this, even though there are hundreds of other clip arts and things, printables on Etsy about this, but they took mine down. So if you guys want to purchase this, send me an email. My email is Hillary. I'll put it on the screen right here. It's hillary@creativefaithco.com, and I will send you a PayPal invoice and the document. I'm going to put it at a discount for only $3, so it's a really big steal. It took me a lot of time to put this together, but I would much rather have it be in your hands and in your houses and in your planners and journals and Bibles than just sitting on my computer. And so I hope some of you guys will email me and join me in journaling. These girls are some of my favorite images from it. I used the same kind of form for all of them and added different skin tones and hair colors, and so they all have masks on and they're rocking their pajamas and slippers and have warrior on their shirts to remind us that we are strong and we can get through this challenging time in our lives. So I love how these turned out, and I can't wait to show you guys different ways I'm using those. Then this image, this page has different virus images, so I put some clear or ones that are black and white so that you guys can color them, and then I did red, green, and blue. And then these are different Bible verses that will work with these scriptures that I hand lettered, and then I made this cute little title that says Quarantine Journal. And then this page has over 20 journal prompt ideas for you guys, whether you're using a bullet journal or a happy planner or you're making your own traveler's notebook. So there's over 20 different ideas for you, which I'm so excited about. And then there's also over 20 phrases that kind of go along, like shelter in place, everyday heroes, working from home, self-care, stay home, save lives, safe at home. So all of these are kind of phrases that you can use to encourage yourself or a friend. If you wanted to use these to make a card and send to someone, that would be really sweet too. A neat idea to use it in a different way. So I'm very excited about this kit, and I hope you guys are too, so definitely send me an email so you guys can get it in your hands and use it to journal as well. So now I'm going to walk through the bullet journal ideas. Now, unfortunately, I made this whole kit after I had done the majority of this, which is fine, but it would have been fun to use more of these in here. So I used some of the little accessories, the little phrases and things to decorate the pages I had already done. So this first spread are different Bible verses to use to encourage me and hopefully you. So definitely take a screenshot of this. I'll also post a picture of this on my Instagram. And so these are all different kind of topics that I think are relevant for this time in our lives, like peace, trust, rest, provision, perseverance, healing. The faith over fear verses, I actually have a whole free printable on my blog. I'll link that blog post in the description box below. Let's see if I can find it here. So if you guys like this printable, it's totally free on my blog. Definitely check it out. These are a bunch of really awesome Bible verses to use to document having faith over fear. So I love how this page turned out. I used some washi tape that says keep going, and then these two black hand lettered phrases came from my latest kit. Alright, next, I thought I was so clever. I made this up myself. No one else seems to think it's quite as clever as I do, but I made a quarantine list. Get it? Like quarantine. And so I made a list of the different rooms in my house. And I'm sure you guys have more rooms in your house than I do, but we just live in a little one-bedroom apartment, and so I just went through kind of the main places and used this as a cleaning checklist. It was really fun. Juan and I spent a Saturday cleaning our apartment and reorganizing, and it just felt so good to have a clean house. And I love all of these really fun happy planner stickers I used to decorate. Next, I made a list of things I'm missing, and so kind of a sad list, but I think it's important to document these things. And then this Safe at Home came from the new printable as well. Next, I made a list of quarantine faves. So a list of favorite things from quarantine, whether it's food, drinks, movies, activities, things like that. And then I also remembered after I made this page that I had another freebie on my blog that is this favorites list. So I'll put this blog post, I'll link it in the description box below, but it has a bunch of different things that you guys can use to document your favorite things in your bullet journal or planner. So I really like how this page turned out, but I also wanted to include this, and then I just used some Distress Oxide inks and applied them using a makeup brush from the Dollar Tree, just like this, and to make it match with the washi tape on the page. So I like how I have this attached too. I am doing a lot of lives for church for my job, and so I wanted to keep track of what I'm wearing so that I don't repeat the same outfit. And so I know this maybe isn't necessarily for everyone, but maybe some of you also need to do that. Or I know I follow Annie Downs on Instagram, and she's keeping track of how many days she wears leggings, pajamas, and real pants, as well as slippers versus bare feet. And so that's kind of a fun little thing to track what you're wearing in the midst of being home a lot. Yeah, and I used a bunch of different fun stickers too. Next, I made a memories page and printed off some pictures of some memories from this season so far. So we did, my parents, my sister and her husband, and Juan and I went to a park, and we all stood and hung out far away from each other but together. This is our reorganized apartment. We've been doing a free Bible study with us here on YouTube, and I'll link that playlist down below if you guys want to check that out. And so this is a picture from that, which has been really fun. And yeah, just some other things that I'm documenting. And then another thing I wanted to document was different recipes that I've tried during this time. And so we made baked oatmeal, bread, quiche, nachos, and again, decorated with some stickers, and the shelter in place came from my newest kit. And then next, I printed off some of my favorite memes from this time, and I still have a little bit of space to add more to them. But I thought that was kind of a fun thing. There's been a lot of funny memes going around that just kind of lighten the darkness of this season. And then I felt really guilty about journaling about all these things I'm missing. And so I wanted to document things I'm enjoying about quarantine and things I'm learning from this season, because I think it's important to journal positive things in addition to negative things. And so there are good things about this season as well, even though it's kind of hard. And there's things that I'm learning. So these are all prompts also that I'm added on here. Things I'm missing, things I'm learning. But I had already set up this page before I made the printable. And then this spread I made after I made the printable, and I love how it turned out. So on this page I did a quarantine playlist. This is another one of those prompts. And I made it look like a phone or an iPod, and I wrote out some songs I've been playing lately with this season, because I just love listening to music and it just really lifts my spirits, especially worship music. And so let me know in the comments below what you've been listening to. I'd love to add to my quarantine playlist. And then I printed off the images from my latest printable on clear sticker paper and decorated the page. And then I made this quote page, which I love how it turned out. So I put the little warrior pajama girl, and I put this Bible verse, do not be anxious about anything. And so I just love this spread. This is my favorite spread from all of them, just because it's neat to get to see my printables and my bullet journal and just really document this season, even though it can be scary and challenging. God is with us in the midst of it all. So those are some more bullet journal spread ideas, planner spread ideas for the coronavirus quarantine time. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 more ideas for you guys. And I do think I'm going to compile these in a blog post that just has a list of them all. And so I'll have the ones from the March video and now from April. And I'll link that blog post down below if you just want to see a list of them all. And as of the time I'm filming this, here's a little peek at my Easter page. As of the time I'm filming this, I haven't yet, but I do plan to make, I'm going to use this little notebook, I think. My mom got this for me from the Target Dollar Spot, and so I think I'm going to use this to make kind of an additional little notebook documenting the season. And I'll maybe put one of these girls on the front and use this quarantine journal on the front. So if by the time I post this video I have like an Instagram TV or something like that showing the process of setting this up, I'll link that down below too. So I hope you guys liked these ideas. I would encourage you to document this season and whatever it looks like for you and your family, because even though it's really challenging, I do know that God takes everything that Satan intends for evil and turns it into good. And so I just hope and pray that you guys can continue documenting this challenging time, because this is a season that we're going to want to look back on and remember what happened. So again, if you want to check out and purchase this printable, all you have to do is email Hillary, Hillary, at creativefaithco.com. I'll again put that right here on the screen, Hillary at creativefaithco.com, and I'll send you a PayPal invoice and this printable for only $3. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Check out all the links in the description box below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any more Creative Faith videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.